Hey everybody, Drew here for Drew Games. Welcome to an episode of the Drew podcast that I don't want to fucking make. But before I get into why this is happening, and you guys see the title, I don't know what it is yet. But as you guys know by the title, why we're here, joining me is my younger brother, Desert Nord. Hey bro.
Hey there.
Um, last night, Lucasfilm did the dumbest thing they could fucking do. They had all this goodwill with The Mandalorian on Disney Plus, with Luke Skywalker at the end of, spoiler warning now. 3, 2, 1, you've been warned. With Luke Skywalker at the end of the final episode of season 2 of The Mandalorian, taking Baby Grogu off with him, which means Baby Yoda or Grogu is not going to be in season 3, who is basically selling probably the second most toys for it, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Followed, and then above that, what was Cara Dune, right?
Sure.
Or you could probably flip flop both of them, but either way, those were the top two. Now with last night, neither one is going to be in season 3, guaranteed. And on top of it, the supposed series featuring Cara Dune, not going to happen now because last night, in their infinite wisdom, and I use that term sarcastic.
Incredibly sarcastically.
Well, not incredibly sarcastically would be a biblical understatement.
Yeah.
At this point, because last night they fired Gina Carano. Now, the timeline of last night is as follows for me. I spent all night watching, from about 6 p.m. till about 11 or midnight or so, give or take, watching Drunk 3PO's charity stream to raise money for Gina Carano's favorite charity to help save kids from human trafficking, right?
Yeah,
And Drunk 3PO was able to raise over somewhere about $45,000, give or take.
Yep.
Which is amazing because that was more than they were able to do a month ago on Star Wars Theories channel.
Yep.
But during that stream, the news broke that Lucasfilm stupidly fired the person playing arguably the most popular Star Wars character from basically Disney Star Wars anything.
Yep.
And now, what do you see now? First of all, leading up to her firing, what was trending all day yesterday? Fire Gina Carano. Now today, what's trending all night basically on Twitter? Cancel Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Great job, Disney. You just fucked yourself. So.
Yeah, well, they yielded to a bunch of people who don't even watch Star Wars, for one. And if they do, they freaking hate it, everything it's always been.
They don't watch Star Wars, they don't buy the toys, they don't play with lightsabers, they don't play the Star Wars video games. All they do is sit behind their fucking keyboards and go, I don't like this person because they don't agree with me. Well, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit.
Yeah, they go after whatever's popular. They target any little chink in the armor they can possibly find, and they seek to destroy it entirely. And then when it's destroyed and completely ruined and gone forever, they walk away laughing, or I guess maybe on to the next bitter, angry cancellation.
Well,
and nobody ever called them out for it.
Well, now Disney is getting called out because this isn't the first controversy that Disney has had. Do you remember Mulan being filmed right next to concentration camps?
Sure. Disney is one of the most hypocritical, evil, disgusting corporations on this fucking planet. And that was true yesterday, and it's even more true today.
And if you look back to the hiring of that host, Christina Ariel for the High Republic on their YouTube channel, and and then also the writer for the High Republic books or something or another. Justina Ireland. Both are. If you look at their Twitter, they hate people that look like us.
Oh yeah, no, they're absolutely racist, and they're not even apologetic whatsoever. And where they don't even really mince words about it. They hate white people.
Yeah.
And that's perfectly fine for Disney. Disney has no problem with hiring and keeping on staff and promoting even people who deliberately and explicitly hate white people. And say so in like no uncertain terms. They hate white people. It's not like, oh, I just critiqued a white person, therefore everyone's calling me racist and it's not right. No, they say they hate white people in no uncertain terms, and they hate working with them. They hate their existence. They wish they didn't exist, and they'd like to see them die. That is what these people who are currently employed by Disney believe and say and have said and continue to stand by those statements even now.
Yeah, and when you have people saying things like that, what does Lucasfilm's official Star Wars Twitter do? We stand with this person spewing his fucking hate.
Sure, of course. Yeah.
And then when Gino is getting dogpiled by people like that, what does Lucasfilm do? I don't see anything. The fuck?
Yeah, and first of all, the meme or statement in question about the demonization of Jews in Germany prior to the Holocaust. It wasn't about the Holocaust. People who say that didn't even read the frickin' tweet.
Yeah.
The demonization of people leading up to the Holocaust is absolutely fact. And by canceling her, they've not only ignored the fucking original statement, they've fallen right into it.
And yeah, but keeping in mind what Gina was actually saying with that tweet.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. What she was actually saying was exactly what ended up happening to her in this situation.
She was calling.
Proving her correct.
She was calling out the very people that fired her.
Sure, and she did it before they even reacted. It's like they went, "Yeah, you're right. You're fired." It's like they didn't even catch the irony there, or they misunderstood the statement, which they all did.
And
every person on Twitter that loves this shit misunderstood the entire statement that was made by that post.
They misunderstood it, which is no surprise because they misunderstand fucking
it's like they were
fucking
saying
air.
In response to her tweet that you're not allowed to pretend you're a victim, even though we're going to victimize you. And how dare you say you're a victim, even though we victimize you? Once again, striking out in pain and anguish as they strike their enemy, crying out in pain as they attack the enemy. What kind of insane bullshit is this?
Yeah. So with that being said, like I said off camera, I have canceled my Disney Plus subscription. Disney, you can go take your fucking company and stick it straight up Mickey Mouse's fucking asshole.
Yeah, I have the good fortune of honestly saying I was never a Disney Pluser, and I haven't watched a Disney film in theaters since, I don't know, probably 7-10 years ago.
Well, when we watched it, it wasn't Disney owned, but now that they own it, can we say Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull now?
Sure, but yeah, again, how long ago? You know, so
it was a long fucking time ago.
Frankly, Disney can, what's the phrase? Go die in a fire? That would be excellent.
Now more than ever, the statement about Mickey Mouse from George Carlin rings true now more than ever on this day.
Fuck him with a stolen rubber dick.
No, I hope Mickey Mouse dies. I hope he gets a hold of some tainted cheese.
Yeah.
And dies lonely, forgotten behind the soiled baseboard of a house in a poor district.
Yeah, no, George Carlin was 30 years ahead of us on this one.
Yeah, but then again, he said himself that he's a visionary. He's ahead of his time. Yes, he was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, quite. but yes, it's like I don't even know. It's like the Empire took over Star Wars, and they've convinced themselves they're the good guys, and they think that eliminating all of eliminating all the opposition doesn't sound familiar whatsoever.
Yeah. So, with that being said, last night Star Wars has officially died.
Absolutely. I mean, I just hope that this works out completely in her favor, and I think it probably will.
Right before work, I noticed that Ethan Van Sciver went live talking about this kind of thing because the news broke while he was in the shower, as he said. As soon as he got on, he's like, "I got to put clothes on and get on the internet right now."
Yeah, the Friday night streams are going to be quite interesting now.
That was actually being said in Ethan's stream this morning. And then also some people were saying, "Hey Ethan, you should reach out to Gina to do a collaboration for a comic with her."
Yeah, they should try to have her on Friday Night Tights now that she's bored.
Now that she isn't going to get fired by Disney now.
Yeah, what's she got to lose now, right?
Nothing.
just
Now she's
if you're gonna slide, you might as well steer into it.
Yeah, steer right into the people that love you, Gina. That being the fans. Or well, we're not fans of Star Wars anymore after last night. But we are definitely fans of you, Miss Gina Carano.
I think it's safe to say that among the fandom menace, Star Wars is very close to completely dead now.
And I remember saying this on my way out from work. I was telling a friend at work all of this happening. He went, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I'm like,
yeah,
no, dude, that really happened last night.
Outrage about it.
Yeah.
And there should be, because it's complete bullshit that they're just fine with hiring insane leftists all over the staff of Lucasfilm who say the most horrible shit about people, including on racial grounds, and on ethnic grounds, and on ideological grounds. And they do nothing. And then she posts something which is clearly, if you read it, not even remotely anti-Semitic whatsoever.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
and shit canned to eternity instantly.
Yeah,
it's just an incredible, stupid double standard, and they should completely go fuck themselves. Lucasfilm can go fuck itself. Disney can go fuck itself. The whole thing. And then, frankly, I don't hate Favreau and Filoni, but they really should either jump the fuck off the ship or do something, because they're going to get burned down with the fucking thing if they don't stop being part of it.
At this point, they're already keeping in mind that Disney, like I said off camera, I don't know if I said it on camera yet, but today is Disney's Q1 earnings report with their stockholders. That's going to be interesting to see what happens. Now that people are abandoning Disney Plus in fucking droves right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that Az canceled his.
Yeah, I saw that too,
on video.
Yeah. I saw that when I was going, well, right after Drunk 3PO's charity stream, I went right into watching everybody's videos, and I even watched Jeremy's from Geeks and Gamers talking about it while I was still watching the live stream. So, and then after that, I finally got into doing my research for the gaming podcast, which we will film right after this. By the way, this is going up on the channel, premiering immediately after we get done filming all of our stuff here. Because I'm not going to put a release date on this. I'm releasing this fucking thing at first opportunity.
Yeah.
Because it needs to get out there immediately. But I was just thinking, there are two people that I am most looking forward to hearing on this particular topic. It's a Gundam. You can chime in anytime, bro.
Yeah, and you saw Drinker made a video immediately too.
Yeah, I saw that, and I saw Yellow Flash just had like his third video on the
Yeah, it's
topic
like
already.
everybody, the whole list is all making a video about the same thing right now.
But what are your thoughts on It's a Gundam? Are you looking forward to his thoughts?
Every one of these people in this circle of, I guess you could say, friends or streamers or tubers, whatever,
Yeah.
everyone's pissed the fuck off. So, like, everyone is fighting mad. Everyone's like, what the fuck is the point of this?
Now,
Why did this have to happen? You know, fuck Disney.
Ryan Kinnell from Geeks and Gamers
Yeah.
and RKO Post was the most pissed that I've seen so far.
Yeah, no, he was
Other than
fucking
maybe
fighting mad. He probably was out
But
punching the wall
I
after he was done with his.
think there's one person that can illustrate being even more pissed than that, and only one. Because there is only one. Rageaholic.
Sure. Which I'm sure in his Friday night thing he'll mention that. I'm quite sure.
Is he actually gonna be on Friday?
He always is, or most of the time he is.
But I'm talking about Razor Fist here.
No, I know you're talking about Razorfist. I was saying normally he does a Friday night stream.
No, but you were just talking about being on Friday Night Tights, right?
Oh no, probably not. I mean, he's not on that often
Yeah.
on that stream.
But yeah, I look forward to the most now at this point, hearing from It's a Gundam, arguably simultaneously the most rage-filled and depressed YouTuber that I've ever seen,
Yeah.
and the most vicious YouTuber that I've ever seen in Razor Fist.
Yeah.
And I love him for it.
He would probably be more like, what did you expect? You know, sort of a point of view about it. He'd probably like, yeah, this was a long time coming, only because they've hated her from the word go and didn't really want to have to hire her for the role to begin with. So this is just par for the course. They felt there was a proud, opportunistic moment to do it. You know, they were waiting for any kind of little opening in the armor to shoot her in the frickin', heart with. And this was that moment for whatever reason.
If I know Razor Fist, he's probably going to start out that stream spinning his chair going, fuck you, I was right first.
Yeah, probably. Because, I mean, it's not like he hadn't already pointed out that, anybody working at Disney, just, if anybody who's working at Disney sees this conversation we're having here,
I doubt it because we only have 11 subs.
company.
We're nothing.
They have no souls. There is a black hole of immorality at the core of the company. You are working for the damn devil. Leave the fucking company. Stat.
I just saw the title of Critical Drinker's most recent video on this. It's called The Girl Who Wouldn't Back Down. I gotta watch that after we get done with our filming stuff.
Yeah, that's the video I was talking about. That's the one I was talking about.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's just him being his lyrical self,
Well, yeah, I know. But I
anyway,
still want to watch that because that's a beautiful title.
Right now, and the whole, I guess you could say the whole Star Wars sphere is talking about this right now. And the fucking nerve of some of these people to come in the chat and say, good, bye, like happy that she's gone. I'm just like, how can you be happy? How hypocritical do you have to be to think that this is just fine? You are in a burning room saying this is fine. And you are incredibly stupid if you think this is fine.
Which means after this, in my view, there's no way for Jon Favreau, George Lucas, and Dave Filoni to save Star Wars anymore.
No, it's over. It is like we could have
a
Star Wars done. Party at this point.
It's done.
Fucking fur.
Yeah.
High Republic, go fuck yourself.
Well, High Republic was gonna fail anyway.
Go fuck yourself.
The High Republic was gonna fail anyway because nobody fucking cares.
But again, good faith has vanished. No good faith now remains. There was a little spark with the Skywalker appearance.
Yeah.
But it's over. It's fucking done. Over. Yeah. Doesn't matter what they do. Doesn't matter who they hire. It's over.
Yeah.
They've lost what little credibility as Star Wars content producing people as they could possibly lose. There's none left. They hate Star Wars. Obviously they do. They just hijacked it for their bullshit politics. No one needs to care about it anymore. It should go die in a fire along with the company. Go suck on China's knob and pretend they're not evil while you're at it.
I'm thinking next week at some point we got to do the Drew Dot podcast again, talking about the investors call.
Sure, maybe.
At this point, depending on what breaks from that.
Well, they'll probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they're completely oblivious to all of it, just looking at numbers, thinking, wow, everything's going great. But what's going to really be blow their damn heads right off is when they find out that, you know, a good quarter of their subs disappear.
Overnight. Basically, literally at this point.
People say, oh, no, people didn't tune in for Gina. It's like, the fuck they didn't.
Well, first of all, people that I know tuned into The Mandalorian for basically 3 characters.
Yeah.
At first. 1, The Mandalorian. But as we know from Pedro Pascal, he thinks that Trump supporters are fucking Nazis.
Yeah, of course.
And he can get away with that.
No, and that's just one of the tweets that guy's made.
And secondly, the same day that Gina got fired, it was announced that Pedro was going to be playing Joel in the TV show for The Last of Us.
And by the way, need we remember the Pablo Hidalgo situation with Star Wars Theory just recently?
Yeah. Well, that's when all of the goodwill started evaporating. Now, in one fell swoop, they not only killed all goodwill, they basically killed Disney Plus and killed Star Wars, and basically killed Disney at this point.
Disney Plus is dead on account of this.
Well, it's certainly going to take a big hit, I'll tell you that.
Because they have a lot of subs who don't even care about Star Wars. So I don't think that the majority of Disney Plus's subs are Star Wars people.
Well,
so there is that.
Well,
but still, among the Star Wars fans that are subs to Disney Plus, they've lost a lot.
Well, truth be told, we really won't know any of that until the information becomes public. So
yeah,
like the numbers and shit. So we probably won't know that until probably Friday or something, like during Friday Night Tights, which is tomorrow.
Yeah.
For all we know. Or maybe even Monday for all we know. Who the hell knows? Because we know how Disney likes to have the weekends off to go plan their way to kill themselves.
Yeah. Think of new ways to lose money for the company, basically.
And in a time where your parks are not open, all you have is Disney Plus. Well, all of this is going to do is just cost you more money, you dumb motherfuckers.
Sure, they got afraid, apparently, in the last 48 hours. They got afraid that they were going to lose millions of people because they were going to keep Gina. That's what they got afraid of.
Well, now you're losing...
They don't understand is that nobody who was hashtagging Fire Gina Carano gave a single fuck about Disney Plus or Star Wars. None of them. And if they did, it was just to say, we hate the fact that you hired her. We don't give a shit about your show. We're not going to watch your show now that you fired her. They're going to be like, meh, don't care. Whoop-de-doo, on to my next conquest.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about your show. Why do you care about them?
Yeah. Clawfish TV did a thing last night. Yellow Flash's thing from 2 hours ago. Oh yeah, that's right. I started watching that before I called you.
Yeah, I watched the stream that Az was on. I forget what it was called. The morning something.
Oh, was that this morning?
Yeah, it was just a little while ago.
Okay, yeah, I was on my way home from work or finishing up work at that point.
But yeah, there was tons of live streams that were all this morning about it, and then there's going to be probably even more tonight, and then even more on Friday.
Yeah, but after this, I'm going to have to go to bed because I did not sleep last night because of my research and everything that fucking happened.
Sure, and so, I guess in summary, it's just one big fucking travesty, and this type of shit will never stop until companies realize that being hyper-political, which is what this is.
Yeah.
This is them being hyper-political. This is them saying, you cannot have that political opinion and stay employed with us. That is what this statement is. So people get along and say, oh, I don't care about politics. She was being political. She had an opinion, like you people. Same thing. Same thing. You have an opinion, they have an opinion, she had an opinion. The difference is, her opinion got her fired. That's the problem.
And
people who think that's just Jim Dandy Fine are going to find themselves in a position very soon where they get shit canned for their opinion and they have to cry to fucking no one because they were cheerleading this bullshit when this happened.
Now, with that being said, I do want to finish on this note. Here on my channel, we have no right to tell you to go cancel your subscription to Disney Plus. It's your choice to make on that.
Sure, this is just our opinions, of course, as always.
And as two libertarians talking about this kind of level of horseshit and censorship, again, I reiterate, we have no right to tell you what you can't do. It's your choice and your choice alone. Just like the next asshole that you might hear from, aside from myself, to tell you this, that, or the other thing. They have no right to. Just like no SJW has the right to tell you what you can't think, what you can't buy, what you can't watch. It's your choice and your choice alone.
And more importantly, what you can't say.
And what you can't say. It's your choice to choose your own words, to take in what entertainment that makes you happy. And this is my choice. Canceling Disney Plus. Now, if you're on board with it, God bless you. If you want to keep supporting that, that's your choice. I won't hate you for it. I will not disrespect you for it. Unlike SJWs who will disrespect you for any small fucking thing that they don't like. With that being said, thank you for tuning in to this impromptu episode of the Drew Dat podcast. I wish we didn't have to do this, but this needed to be said by us because we normally don't do anything like this on the channel. I generally try to keep all my content on the channel centered around gaming and Star Wars in general, but given the fact that this is a Star Wars topic now at this point, God, I hate fucking talking about politics.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I really don't. But, you know.
Especially nowadays. Because back when we were younger, it was basically fine when George W. Bush was president.
Yeah, we've gone way past differences of opinion these days.
Yeah. Now it's a matter
Unfortunately.
Now it's a matter of the idiots on the extreme side of things, if you will, just ruining people's lives and enjoying the fuck out of it because they're evil, fucking vile, demonic pieces of shit.
Yeah, it's really, really low to enjoy someone else's pain. You may want to check yourself in the mirror if that's what you're doing today.
And even if they do, I bet you they're probably narcissistic too, so they probably think that they're the best looking thing since sliced bread. But either way, we got to get to the gaming podcast anyway. So with that being said, if you agree with Desert Nord and myself on this, and the situation at Disney, Lucasfilm, centered around firing Gina, and basically what we see as fascism taking hold in our country. Here,
yeah, certainly in the social sense, yes. Yeah.
If you agree with that, please hit the like. Consider subscribing. If you want me playing games, go to my YouTube channel of Drew Dat Gaming. If you want to see the gaming podcast, which we will film, which will air tomorrow, being Friday, because you'll be seeing this on Thursday at some point here today. If you want to see me playing Xbox stuff, I encourage you to go check out my Twitch channel of Drew Dat Games and follow me over there. You can follow me on Twitter as dat_Drew, and you will see how nuts I went last night over this. And
yeah, I was pretty hacked off when I saw that news too. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was
So,
watching y'all in real time too, so when I was
uh-huh.
live on Jump 3PO's thing. But with that being said, we will see you guys, well, you will see us tomorrow when the Drew Dat podcast gets released to you guys to watch. We got some stuff to talk about and a topic to rip on SJWs again coming up for that too, so stay tuned. With that being said, see you then. Fuck Naughty Dog. Fuck Lucasfilm. Fuck Disney. And fuck fascism. Anything else to add before I click it?
No, I'll just say bye, guys.
Later.